Florida Foundation Face St Andrews, it's Mr. Martin here, and I've got a really important assembly to talk to you about today, all about road safety, because last week was Road Safety Week. So this assembly is sort of summing up what you've hopefully learnt in your classrooms, but also what you're learning all the time, because road safety is a skill that you just learn as you grow up, and as you go through the school, you will find that you get more independent, more confident, and more brave and safer around roads when walking and moving from place to place. So I'm going to start off our assembly by showing you a video straight off of the Road Safety website, because they've got some really lovely ideas, and there's a little boy in the video who talks about his road safety heroes, and I thought it'd be lovely for you to hear and talk about your road safety heroes as well. So
I want to tell you about some amazing road safety heroes who help us make safer journeys. School crossing patrols help us cross roads at safe places on our way to school or nursery. Grown-ups hold our hand when we walk near roads. If we go by bike, they ride with us on safe cycle paths and make sure we wear a helmet to protect our heads if we fall off. When we travel by car, our grown-ups make sure we always sit in our special child seat to keep us safe. They always wear a seatbelt and go at safe speeds, and they never use a phone while driving. Road designers and town planners design streets for people, so we all have safe places to walk, ride and play, away from traffic. And police officers make sure that everyone uses roads safely. Even though we try to use the roads safely, sometimes there's a crash. When this happens, people can get badly hurt. Fire and rescue services help people get out of their vehicles and take them to a safe place. Ambulances treat people's injuries and take them to hospital. Sometimes they go by van or helicopter. At the hospital, doctors and nurses give people the medical care they need. This isn't very nice to hear, but sometimes people are so badly hurt in crashes that their bodies stop working and they die. When a special person dies, it makes us feel very sad. If this happens, our teachers, family and friends help us. We can talk about our special person, and this makes us feel a bit better. Everyone who helps us make safer journeys and helps people after a crash is a road safety hero. These are my road safety heroes. Who are yours?
okay, so hopefully that video was giving you a little bit of an idea of some of the people who are there to help us with road safety, and the video calls them road safety heroes. And these might be heroes to stop us from having any accidents by the road, or heroes who help us if, unfortunately and really, really sadly, we do have an accident on the road. So, can you think of or remember any of the road safety heroes that were talked about in that video? Have a little chat with your friend and see if you can remember people that can help us with road safety. Go. Okay, so hopefully your teacher has given you time to think about that last question, thinking of people who help us with road safety. Now, I've got three people here who are important, but there were lots more. So if you thought of any more, then give yourself a big tap on the back. But I'm going to click and show you the three that are going to come off my screen. So we have the police. The police are there to keep us safe all of the time, and that includes road safety. The paramedics are there to help us if we ever have an accident. They give us the right medical care and look after us. And of course, the lollipop person who's there on the roads every day, helping us to cross the road safely and give us a safe place to cross. But it's really important that you consider yourself to be a road safety hero, because if you know what you're doing with road safety, then that is going to be the best way to keep you safe, because all of these adults and all of these special people can try their best to keep you safe. But if you're really, really silly and you don't remember any of the rules and you don't listen to any of the rules, then you're not going to be able to keep yourself safe. You have to try your best to be a road safety hero and look after yourself, but also look after others, just like the little boy said in the video, talking to your friends, sharing ideas with your friends, and helping your friends to keep safe when you're walking with them near the roads. So what can we do to keep safe on our roads? These are called the ABCs, and the ABCs are there to help us remember. A for awareness, so knowing about keeping safe. B for behaviour, and this isn't being good or bad or being naughty. This is about the things that we can do to keep ourselves safe. And C for choices, making good choices. So A for awareness, B for behaviour, C for choice. So the first one, A for awareness, is about remembering that traffic is dangerous. It's not something to be scared of, but it is something to remember. And if you remember that traffic is dangerous, you're going to be more careful around it. B for behaviour. The best thing Mr. Martin remembered when he was a little boy at school was stop, look, and listen. These three things are the best way to keep you safe when you're about to cross a road. So when Mr. Martin goes to the road, he always stops still. He always looks both ways twice to double check. And then he listens with his ears, because sometimes he might not see something, but he might hear something in the distance that's coming really, really fast, but isn't there yet. So it's important you do all three of those. Also, if you see a road crossing or a zebra crossing or a pelican crossing, make sure you use them. If you're going to have the behaviour where you're just going to cross wherever you think or wherever you like or wherever's quickest, then that's not going to keep you very safe, is it? So you've got to have the right behaviour and use the crossings or walk just a little bit down the road to make sure you're crossing in a nice, safe place. And when you go on your school trips, I'm sure your teachers will say this to you all of the time, make sure you stay away from the road when you're walking. If you're walking near the road or near the curb and you trip up on the curb and fall into the road, that's going to be really, really dangerous. Make sure you're walking on the other side of the pavement, well away from the dangerous road. And then lastly, choices. And the biggest choice is choosing what to wear to keep yourself safe. So if you're going for a walk in the evening or early morning when it's dark, make sure you've got something that the people driving the cars can see you in. So the person here in the hoodie, I don't think I would be able to see him if I was driving my car. But the other people walking in the road with their bright, bright colours and their luminous high vis, I would definitely be able to see them and they would be much safer. Have a little chat to the person next to you then. Why is road safety so important? Go. Okay, so hopefully your teacher's given you a little bit of time to talk about that. Hopefully, the main message you've talked about with your friend is the fact that road safety is important because it keeps you and your friends and your family and the people that are important to you safe. And when Mr. Martin was really thinking about why road safety is important, he remembered a time when he went to a different country called Kenya in Africa. And in Kenya, when I was walking down the roads, the one thing I really remembered was how unsafe I felt and everybody else looked when walking by a road. Have a look at this road in the picture in Kenya and see, what do you think is missing? What can't you see in that picture that we have on our roads in Newport? Why do you think this road isn't as safe as our roads that we have in Newport? You might be noticing that the road is really dirty and really bumpy. You might be noticing that there's shops right on the road, or that the pavements aren't very tall, so the cars can go up on the pavements very, very easily. Or that there's lots of rubbish on the side of the roads. So this might make it easy for the people to trip over, or the cars to go crashing into the sides of the roads as well. And if you're really, really looking closely, you might have noticed there's no crossings, no traffic lights, no signs, and no markings on the roads to help with traffic. So in this country, I think sometimes we take for granted road safety and all the things that are around us to keep us safe, but they are there and we've got to look out for them and we've got to use them. So I hope you've enjoyed my assembly on road safety today. I'm going to finish with a video that some teachers might know, but other teachers might not. This was a video that Mr. Martin was taught in his school when he was a little boy, and it's always stuck with him and it's always helped him to remember to stay safe. So I hope you enjoy.
Take care out on the street. Use your head and then your feet. Don't run out like a fool. Take your time and play it cool. If you don't stay alert, you could end up getting hurt. You gotta stop and think, then you'll be king of the road. King of the road.
So hopefully you'll all remember all of the things that Mr. Martin has helped you with today, and remember all of your road safety heroes are there to help you. And you can be a road safety hero too and be the king of the road. Diolch for listening, St Andrews, and I will see you around the school and around the road being safe.